Great pitching. That's what we're expecting today. Andy Pettit is ready to go. He's looking for the win as a starter. And it's Jonathan Sanchez, their starter. Steve will be focusing here on these San Francisco hitters. What's he thinking about?
As a manager, you have to keep a close eye on Jonathan Sanchez. He sometimes tries to overthrow. And when he does that, he elevates his fastball up and out of the zone. He has to work ahead in the count because his breaking stuff starts in the zone and breaks out of the zone. He tends not to throw it for a strike.
Pepsi presents our starting lineup. So look here at the Giants. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, Jorge Posada is, in one word, a winner. Every year he seems to be in baseball, his team is in the postseason, and it has a lot to do with him. Anytime your catcher's the most integral part of your team, calling games, working with the pitchers. But the fact he's a switch hitter, can produce runs, that makes him so valuable. Let's see if he can produce some today.
Time to get rolling. Curtis Granderson. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And Kendrick's there. One away. Now we'll take a quick look at the Rangers, see where they are positioned. Particular standouts here, Steve?
Derek Lee not only makes the routine plays, he makes the difficult plays. He has great range and great arm length as well to be able to scoop the ball in the dirt or catch the high throws.
And it's Dustin Pedroia in the box now. Last season, hit only .216 against the Rangers. Sanchez gets set and delivers. Whoa, that misses badly. 1-0.
When you reflect back on the 2009 season for the San Francisco Giants and they're falling short in the wild card race, you really have to look at their road record and the impact that had in the standings.
Base hit, gets it down. That's our first hit of the game. Talking about the Giants on the road, they ended up 36-45, and they were outscored 319 to 299 on the road. That's why they had a losing record there.
Exactly, and the fact that they struggle offensively, their consistency offensively, they tried to find guys to mix and match in that lineup. They had to find protection for Pablo Sandoval. They went out and got Freddie at the trade deadline from the Pittsburgh Pirates. He was hurt most of the second half of the season, so it wasn't a big contributing factor. They need to find some offense in 2010 if they're going to compete in the National League West.
And you think about that offense, too, when they struggle, it puts so much pressure on the pitching staff to think that they had to be perfect. And you cannot perform to your maximum if you're trying to be perfect out on the mound. And this is what you want. You've got speed on first base, tie ball game. You have to do what you can to get him in scoring position. Let's see if they get him going.
It'll be Lee's job to keep him close. And Lee to keep him close. And the pitch taken for a strike by Teixeira.
Well, it's a quality fastball right there, just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
Hit in the air, in right, foul territory. And a look at that one, but can't come up with it. The payoff pitch. Here's Sanchez. And Teixeira fights off yet another during the AB.
The at-bat gets extended. He threw a great fastball right there, had it in a pretty good spot, but the hitter fouled it off to keep alive.
Full count pitch. Pitchers hate giving him up, but he's going to do that there. That's ball 4.
Now it's quite a battle, and he hates to lose this one. Those free passes can come back to haunt you. It's the pitching coach in the dugout pounding your pitches right now.
And Jorge Posada up. Hitting .311, lifetime off Texas. Sanchez gets set and delivers. Starts him out with a called strike on the circle change.
The hitter saw fastball, the pitcher threw changeup. Not a good combination for the hitter.
And it gets down. Pedroia will hit home. And here's Pedroia going to try to score. And Pedroia crosses the plate.
Well, that's a big two-bagger right there, and the momentum booster that it is. I mean, he's standing at second base. They're up 1-0 now, and this pitcher's going to have to figure a way to slow things down, or else they could be out of it quickly.
Runners on second and third, one down. Ordonez swings and misses for strike 1.
but just a little bit out in front of that fastball on that swing.
Hard grounded to short. Ramirez, a nice play on that one. And that will retire Ordonez. And they get that run in.
With less than 2 outs, this is what you want to do. Think about the middle of the field. Make contact, force him to make a play, and pick up an RBI.
And we've got McGehee batting. And Steve, the offense continues to produce. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. He's out at first base. Nice play on the cover.
That's a well-executed play right there, Gary. He hustled over, got to first base, and touched the bag.
Thought he might have had a strikeout there, but he's involved in the out anyway. Great offense early. First inning sees the first 2 runs of this game. The Giants lead it. And Andy Pettitte gets ready to throw. He gets settled in for San Francisco. Steve will be focusing here on these Texas hitters. What will he be looking at?
Andy Pettitte has continued to
hit on the ground. And Teixeira picks it up. And he'll step on first for out number 1. It's going to be Laporta now. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
When you throw the fastball, that's where you want it to go. Now you can elevate a pitch next time around.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he swings and hits this one foul.
Well, that's a shot into the stands right there. That's just self-defense, but a nice play.
That'll be a collection taken by those around him. He just saved somebody a big-time hurt and got one of his own.
And that had to sting a little bit.
Missed inside with a fastball. The count runs full. Pettitte readies the full count pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Second out in the inning.
Oh, Gary, that's a great pitch right there. Great command and control. Hitting his spot down and in. That makes it real tough on the hitter.
And Hanley Ramirez to bat. Fouled off. He delivers. A strike, and Ramirez is going to have to be careful here of the K.
Oh, Gary, that's a great four-seam fastball, but when you lay it down the heart of the plate, you know you're at risk for the ball getting tattooed. Unfortunately, the hitter didn't swing.
So a tidy 1-2-3 for Andy Pettitte. He's got 2 strikeouts already. And we'll see the Giants. And here's Mark DeRosa leading it off. Sanchez gets set and delivers. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it, or he's got no chance to hit it.
Snyder called third, strikeout number 1.
Well, they made that one look easy, huh? I mean, look at 3 pitches and a strikeout.
Orlando Cabrera in. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball too low. 1-0.
Boy, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Ball 3. Cabrera lays off that one, and now he's got a chance for a free pass.
Well, he's up in the count right here, 3-0, and you know he had.
That swung on and grounded up the middle. So Cabrera is set down. And Cora is batting. Base is empty and 2 down. A smash between short and third. And Kuzmanov grabs that one, and the side's retired. 3 up. It's Derek Lee to lead off. There's a swing, line drive, center field. That'll be in there for Texas, their first hit. And that's going to bring up Vladimir Guerrero.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
Over to first and safe. Very close play. They will not get the double play. Kuzman off at the plate. Quick check at first. And the check by Teixeira watching that lead. There's a strike from Pettit. Now 0-1.
Velocity and location are absolutely critical. That pitch is exactly where you want it to throw.
Not in time with that throw. He's on at second. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
And by the way he went after that, hit sharply towards the hole. Over to second for one. Over to first, he is safe. Almost a double play, not quite enough time.
2 outs now. Those runners are still standing on base. Let's see if he can find his way out of this with the lead intact.
Gorecki in the box now. First pitch he let go by, and it was a ball. 1-0. Save your arm. Do it by pitching only 8 times in 1 inning, 3 outs.